A disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
Let me share my video, share my screen. So apparently we overlooked this part. It was part of this video right here where he mentioned Brenda's baby. They made the Brenda baby comment. So he's going to call his daughter into the room. And apparently I was so disgusted with how his daughter scared his daughter looked that I overlooked this part. So let's see.
Me, Amane.
He calls her into the
Where
room.
Where you at, mama? Amane. She might be asleep.
You can tell she's scared, don't want to be there.
Come here, princess. It's my 17-year-old. Say what's up to the people.
Hey.
It's my baby. She's 17. What year you graduate?
This year.
Oh, you graduating?
Hold on. First of all, red flag right there. How the fuck you not know when your daughter graduate? Number two, red flag is she was so nervous that she didn't even know when she graduated. She had to think. She was so nervous that she had to think about when she graduates. I know I was so excited about being graduating my senior year. There was no way in hell that somebody asked me, when am I graduating? And I go, this year. You couldn't even finish your sentence. I was so excited about graduating. When you this year, you wasn't even finishing your sentence. So that's a red flag right there. Look how nervous this little girl is. You can see in her mannerisms, this whole entire conversation, that she is scared. She doesn't want to even be in the room. And the thing about it is she has a disability. Yeah, she definitely does has his eyes.
This year?
Yep.
She's graduating this year. Her dad is trying to get her first license right now. Right?
Yep.
She's going to graduate. She's going to be driving. Dad going to get her a nice little car, nothing too crazy or whatever, something she could tear up because it's going to be the first car. And you're going to get a job, right? What do you want to work at? What do you think you want to work at?
I've still.
Look at her. She looks very nervous. She's agitated. It looked like she just want to get up from off that table. She's trying to hide half of her face. She looked like she just want to get up out of that table. That's the only thing she wants to do right now is get up from that table and get the fuck from in front of that camera. Yeah, exactly. You see how she pulling away, like she's like ducking half of her face out the camera. She doesn't want to be in the room. She doesn't want to be there. She looked very uncomfortable. Exactly. Eye sketch. Welcome. It definitely is it's very hurtful and uncomfortable to watch because you can see the uncomfort in her. And not only that, she has a disability.
To think about it.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna get back to my live real quick. I just wanted the people to understand something. Matter of fact, no, sit here for a second. Right?
See?
Because I want y'all to see. I like to paint a picture. Okay. Well, I'm gonna get back to my live real quick. I just wanted the people to understand something. Matter of fact, no, sit here.
You see how quick she jumped from that fucking table? And then she jumped from the table so quick that he had to hurry up and snatch her back. Look how quick she jumped from this table.
Think you want to work at?
I still have to think about it.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna get back to my live real quick. I just wanted the people to understand something. Matter of fact, no, sit here for a second. Right? Because
look how quick she jumped from that table.
I still have to think about it.
Okay. Well, Well, I'm gonna get back to my live real quick. I just wanted the people to understand something. Matter of fact, no, sit here for a second, right? Because I want y'all to see. I like to paint a picture just for a second. Some father out there sent his 19-year-old to Burger King to get her first job. And some ignorant nigga went to Burger King. Instead of going to get a job, he wanted to be a real nigga. And you know what real niggas do? He blew that.
Bro, tell me that this shit is not infuriating. Look at her face when he does that. She has no clue that he's about to do that. Look what he did. He traumatizes these little, you can tell he terrorizes and traumatizes these kids on a daily fucking basis.
19-year-old girl.
If you think this was okay.
Instead of going to get a job, he wanted to be a real nigga. And you know what real niggas do?
Look at this little girl's face. Look at her fucking face. Tell me this is not what mental illness looks like. She's 17 years old, but you can tell that's not the mind of a 17-year-old. That's a mind of a scared little 12-year-old. Look at his face. I mean, look at her face. Look at this shit. This is what mental illness looks like, y'all. This is what mental illness. And the thing about it is, the most fucked up part about that hatchet, I've said this 1,000 times before. People think he don't realize why he's carrying that hatchet. He carries that hatchet to make fun of Kwame Brown's father murdering a woman with a hatchet. So he made a video about disrespecting the dead. And every time he uses that hatchet, he disrespects the dead because he used that hatchet to reenact Kwame Brown father allegedly killing a young lady with a hatchet. Exactly. That's the one thing I was saying.
Speaking of cockroaches, where was your antennas when them niggas was stealing my shit out the stove?
I didn't see him take anything.
You didn't see him take anything? Well, look next time. Use your eyes.
Like, where the fuck is the outrage? Where the fuck is the outrage? That's what I was trying to figure out. When I first saw this, why is not, like, when I saw the fucking picture, people barely was commenting on it. It should have been at least 60 videos about now, people talking about it, outraged, or at least reporting on it. Nobody said nothing. Nobody said nothing but me and Wax Dog. Please, somebody call DHS on this nigga.
Blew that 19-year-old girl. Instead of going to get a job, he wanted to be a real nigga. Look. And you know what real niggas do? He blew that 19.
Look at her move. Try to move out the way. She already got half her face in the camera like this, trying to stay out the camera. And then you put a fucking hatchet to her head, acting like it's a gun. Startle the shit out of her. This is parenting 101, family. This is what we got to deal with. Think it's okay. He really thought this shit was okay.
19-year-old girl. Instead of going to get a job, he wanted to be a real nigga. And you know what real niggas do? He blew that 19-year-old girl head all over the counter, get a job. He wanted to be a real nigga. And you know what real niggas do? He blew that 19.
So you tried to make a fool out of whoever this guy did who committed this act. You tried to make a fool out of him, but while in the process of doing that, you made an ass out of yourself and showed everybody how mentally fucking disturbed you is. It's already a red flag that you're 40 years old and you cannot cipher the difference between a predator and a father figure. And you out here giving life lectures and life advice And now you holding hatchets to your kid's head. You already threatened to rape children multiple times. Multiple times. Not on one occasion, on two occasions. Two different occasions you threatened to rape somebody's children. Or you threatened to touch somebody's children. So you got caught with child pornography twice. Let's not forget that. You got caught with child pornography twice. So you got caught with child pornography twice. You admitted to touching kids twice. More than once. More than twice. You threatened to touch kids on two separate occasions. And you're on camera physically abusing your child. Mentally abusing your child. Physically and mentally abusing your child. How the fuck is this man still in a house full of kids? How? How is DHS not knocking on his door?
Don't worry, I'll wait.
And this man claims that he's spending the most time. He's a stay-at-home father. So if he's doing shit like that on camera, imagine the shit that he's doing off camera. Imagine the torment off camera. Yes, word, Jaded Emperor. Yes, word. He got caught with child pornography 2 times. 2 separate occasions. Exactly. If he traumatizing his kids on camera like that, imagine what he's doing when that camera turns off. If he think that what he just did, this action he just committed right here on camera is okay, imagine the things he think is okay when that camera is turned off. And we already know this man is sick and perverted. He can't hold a conversation without saying something sexual or gay in nature. We all know that. So imagine what the fuck he's doing to those children. What he's saying to those kids when these cameras aren't there, when these cameras aren't on, when he's not being recorded. Imagine, you can tell by the way she's flinching, how sketchy she is, that something else is going on. Something else is going on. Look how scared and sketchy she is to even come in the room. When he called her into the room, she don't want to be in that goddamn room.
Sis. It's my 17-year-old. Say what's up to the people.
What's the first thing she does when she sits down? She crosses her arms, begins to bite her nails. That's a nervous tick. That's a nervous tick. Especially for teenagers. That's a fucking nervous tick. Watch what she does. The first thing she does when she sits down.
Come here, princess. It's my 17-year-old. Say what's up to the people.
She crosses her arms, and then the only reason why she didn't look right away bite her nails is because he asked her a question. But that's the first thing she did. She crossed her arms and proceeded to bite her nails. That is a nervous tick. That is a sign that child is afraid to be around that man. And the only reason why she probably went in that room was because the camera was on. That's what it looked like to me. Exactly. Like, and that's another thing. You like, where's the mother? That's why I think the mother has low self-esteem. She has to have some type of low. Any woman.
You better be careful, little buddy.